What is up, friends, family? Just shooting you a video here. I haven't done a running vlog for a minute here, and I just felt like it today, I guess. It's Easter Monday, the Monday after Easter, and for those who are in the church world, you know, it's been a long weekend, coming off a long weekend. Especially for us, we have 4 services, one on Saturday night, our 2 normal on Sunday, and then we added an 8 a.m. So we did 8 a.m., 9:30, 11:15 a.m. services, and we saw like 43.5% attendance growth year over year for our church. And just God showing himself faithful, and just so many things happening, and heard some great stories about someone sharing the gospel for the first time, inviting a friend, another person who was invited by a friend, crossed the bridge from death to life, following Jesus, and said, man, one of the things we do is the three times challenge. He said, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna bring my crazy people, because this seems like a place where crazy people are okay to be here. And but I'm just doing a run because it is a day off for us, and did a long run. I have been doing long runs on Mondays anyhow. Some of you know I'm training for the Tacoma Marathon Sunday, April 28th. It'll be my 7th marathon since 2020, February of 2020. Ran the Austin Marathon. This will be my 7th one, and hoping to set a new PR, personal record, personal best, if you will. And right now, I just finished. Basically, I'm on a training plan. It's by a guy named Dr. Jack Daniels. I know you're gonna laugh at that, but not that Jack Daniels. But he's a esteemed running coach. Read his book, kind of using that to coach myself, kind of taking his strategy, modify it for myself, knowing myself, and just reading his theory on one of the things he does is he calls it the 2Q, 2 quality runs a week. And so I do those on Mondays and Fridays because of my church schedule. I'd like to do them one on Sunday, but it just doesn't work. And so I do Monday and Friday before the weekend, after the weekend. So that's kind of my strategy. But today I'll do the longer one on Friday because that's my day off at the office. But today I moved it to Monday because I knew I had the whole day off, and I'm just going to do the shorter of the long runs on Monday. I'm turning around. I'm doing a walk cool down. So I did, today was one of the longest ones that he has that you do. You don't run a 20 miler per se in the plan that I'm doing, which is this will be the first time I don't run a 20 miler, which seems like counterproductive to all the other plans I've read. But just the strategy here is like the most you want to run is 2 hours and I think 45 minutes. Well, today I did 2:30, 2 hours 30 minutes, 2.5 hours. So I got in pretty close to 17 miles at an easy pace for me, which is kind of amazing to say, because so my easy pace was 9 miles. That used to be my hard pace. That the first marathon I ran, now I crashed out, it was over 10-minute mile pace, but I was hoping for 9. Didn't get the 9 until I think my 3rd marathon. Yeah, the second one crashed out too. So the 3rd one was the first one where I actually hit the goal of hitting that under that 9-minute mile, and that's, you know, under 4 hours. So it looks like if everything keeps training well, I'm gonna hit around 3:30. That's my goal. My acceptable goal would be 3:35. I'm just gonna, I want to knock off 5 minutes, but if I could really hit that 10 minutes, that'd be good. It's all going to depend on, I know that's going to be sensitive with stomach, and I'm traveling out of town, and sleep, and so many factors that factor into, are you going to run a good run? So I'm again doing this 2Q challenge, and it's gone well. Only 4 weeks to go. Done a whole 18 weeks of this, and I will definitely, I'm looking forward to the results. But as far as my tracking on my Garmin is saying, I could run 3:29 as of today. And again, I ran a 3:41 was the official time. My Garmin tracked it at 3, that I ran a full marathon at 3:39. So 10 minutes off, 11 minutes, 12 minutes off, somewhere around there is what it's saying I should get at. And so I'm excited. I feel good after a run like this. And so I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of my day off. Probably rest, but maybe mow the grass. Who knows? Maybe I'll wait tomorrow. It's a little wet out. It was a little humid today. Hot. Not super hot, but you know, climbing to 80 right now. And the humidity has just been pretty rough. And I ran out of water. You can see my backpack here. And yeah, I started off around 8 something in the morning and just kept going. So I'm doing my cool down walk. I'll get in my car, go home, or first I'll do my stretch down exercises, which is usually toe touches. I do about 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds of calf raises / toes, and then I'll do 30 seconds each side, some lunges to just stretch those calves and the legs, and that usually helps me to walk it out, or to work out any sore muscles after I've walked it out. But yeah, this 2Q program's going pretty well. You know, what you'll do is you'll do the 2 long runs during the week, 2 quality runs, and they'll mix in thresholds to, you know, and have certain paces, and I'm following kind of a chart based on like where I want to be. And then there's repeats and intervals in there, and you can run some miles at marathon pace, a lot of miles at the easy pace, zone 2 running. So during the week I do zone 2 fills, so I fill it up with zone 2, but then I do strides. So strides is I'll warm up at the easy zone 2, easy heart rate, and then I will go I try to get 180, get on a high stride, get a 180, 175, somewhere around there. That's harder for me because of my legs. It's just not that. I know that's what they say, that the professional marathoners are 180, 185, 190. Some of these crazy guys are. I just can't get there. And I'm working on it. I'm working on increasing that stride length or stride rate, not necessarily to try to overstride. That's going to be my tendency, is trying to pull in front of me. So you want to land your feet underneath you. Impact is if you're falling, you're leaning forward just a little bit, and you're falling forward, using your legs to propel forward, but not reaching in front of you. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on my breath rate. This video actually sounds pretty good to me, listening to myself, but maybe you're listening back and saying, "Oh, you're breathing heavy." But having just finished a 2.5 hour run, I feel like I'm talking all right.